My last poem is a very long poem, and I've never read it, so I feel very honored. I hope you feel that way after you hear it. See, I can tell jokes. And I want you to be awake for this. So, I also owe Catherine for thanks for the world seeing this sooner or later. This is called Resurrection Sunday. It's also about my hometown and about how I feel about love and how I feel about religion. So you'll understand why the title of my manuscript is Sacrilegion at the end of this. A man holds his penis in his mouth. Sprawled on a cheap sofa like the one that holds my bare backside, he stares blankly through the lens at the director for his cues, through me reaching for his gaze. I'm 20-something and home alone. I'm so there. I'm so not there or here alone. See the boy in overalls, cross-legged and wedged in the corner between two walls of books. He stares as Claude Neal's limp tongue holds his own limpness on the fading page of one dusty tome. Claude's sockets fixed on some constellation the boy wishes he could decipher. Claude's body, chiseled and mangled, hangs in an oak by a rope. There is nothing in this body we can desire and we want. We want a body not like ours. We can love without shame. The boy feels so small in his body. It scars that beckon, stares, and gasps. I am he, doubled in size and solemnity. I churn. I am an ocean of want. This video's hustler must do. His left pec brandishes a lion's paw and skull and bones. A broken heart heaves outside his right. With each kiss, our heads swell. He'll make $250 for his trick, $150 more than he'd earn trading others in parked cars on a street corner where no trees will grow. All these miles from us. The director promises he's stardust, has the blow to get him to the edge and may actually finish him. He tells me what to do next, moans, big, black, cock. I obey. I swell more still, and remember, I should be studying what Nietzsche says God isn't. I'm at a black university. God always entered the classroom here. And this philosophy professor, a newly converted agnostic, will prove her theories. But this video's lessons will pay off sooner and take me and this boy closer than when he stared at Claude hanging in the anatomy of a lynching on that long ride home from the library, squinting but unable to see Claude's pupils, see if eclipsed terror before he died. Child, they came from everywhere and all you could do was pray you weren't the nigga they picked for the picnic on the courthouse lawn, my grandmother says. In the picture, Claude is alone, but as she speaks, kids blur into the background, ape the grins on their parents' faces, await their turn to prod his charred flesh. The boy asks if Claude were a good student like him, if she is the one who would not give the NAACP her name when 50-cent postcards, news of Claude's fingers and toes, sold as souvenirs, reached newsstands. I told that boy to leave that white gal alone. The only words breaking the silence of the rest of that ride. The only words her brother says at home. I told that boy to leave that white gal alone, their script a shroud over faces suddenly childlike. Each crease around their eyes a dog-eared page the boy can never read. The boy wants to ask where the family of Lola, Claude's slain lover, lives, where his pickle prick must collect dust on some shelf, to say, I want to study it. He wants to see how he'd hang, loose to robe in a bottle, but he is a boy. He does not know how to speak the unspeakable yet. I heave. It is almost dawn. The courthouse towers there in the center of that town now, and that oak, mostly limbless, looms. Still, soon its flaccid branches will shade more brown boys, guilty or not, waiting to learn what their next move will be. It's hard to get anywhere without passing them, not meeting our gaze. The hustler moans. I gasp. I cannot take this boy, this fallen porn star, or his unseen master's plan where I'm coming. I turn off the TV. I am not afraid to raise this dead flesh for all and no one to see. Alone, like that hanged man the boy followed. Like that other hanged man the boy followed so slavishly, to ask him what no man, not even daddy, can show me. Jesus, if a man is black and his manhood is forced into his own mouth by another man who's just as afraid of the power he holds, yet holds the camera or the noose, how much of a man isn't he? Like you, O Lord, I will rise with all power in my hand. But I do not want to cross this tempest alone. I am not that boy anymore. I am not afraid to say I am a man searching for a man whose flesh will rise only for me, without force, without fear. Come, lie with me and be redeemed. See my yoke, this flesh broken for you. Find here a different kind of holy, a sacrilegion, a sacrament for our sanctified souls, dark and darker still. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Lamar Wilson. And our final reader tonight is Thomas Patrick Levy. Please welcome him.